Dear Ukrainians, in short, about this day, which began with an attack on our country, another Russian attack, as well as everything they do. Energy was the main target, but unfortunately, there are losses. There are also wounded. The repair brigades work all day on energy facilities. Maximum effort, so that Ukrainians are with light on the rise. Of course, the Russians are trying to break this holiday and this holy day. Do not be surprised. This is such a country, such a neighbor. It is important that the world sees it and sees that it cannot be left like this. Ukraine, every day and on holidays and on weekdays, needs support, needs a missile for PPO, financing for the production of weapons, needs help for our stability. And this is what we provide. Today I spoke with Ursula von der Leyen. Thank you for your support at such a time and throughout all the years of this war. We once again discussed the details of the package of 90 billion euros for Ukraine for 2 years. A historic decision for our stability. We provide Ukraine with what is necessary. Today was a detailed statement of our negotiating team. Rustem Umerov and Andriy Gnatov returned after a meeting in the United States with representatives of President Trump. They reported about the working draft agreement, about the points of the agreement that we managed to make stronger. We continue to be in constant contact. We expect further work. We feel that the United States wants to reach a final agreement, and from our side, full cooperation. Ukraine has never been and will not be an obstacle to peace. We work actively and do everything to make the documents realistic. The main thing is that Russia does not blow up this diplomacy, and 100% seriously committed to the end of the war. If not, there should be additional pressure on Russia. The world has all the tools to make the pressure work, so that there is peace. Thank you to everyone who helps. I speak to the President of Finland, Alex Stubb. As always, he helps as much as possible. We coordinate with all partners. Today, there were also detailed military reports. Thank you to all our soldiers, each unit for active defense. Today, there was the same report of the Prime Minister of Ukraine, Yulia Sviridenko. The situation in energy, the renewal of our generation, and the network, as well as the transformation of energy companies. A lot is being done. There are the first results of audits. The renewal of supervisory boards and leadership continues. This is all right. In particular, the first results of our winter support program were discussed. Almost 18 million have already applied for winter support. Tomorrow we can reach such a number. It is important that the application be registered up to RIS2. This is the last day of registration of applications for this year's winter support. Funds can be used until June. That is, each of these almost 18 million Ukrainians will have time to use the program. And we see that such forms of support really work. Direct support, not only in our country, but also in the United States, Europe, and other parts of the world, form their programs of direct support. Next year, we will see new ones. Thank you to everyone who cares about Ukrainians, about our state, about our defense, about Ukrainian national interests. Thank you to everyone who protects Ukraine as itself. Glory to Ukraine.